Right now at 5, new details on how an alleged cold case killer was nabbed and the massive bail amount.
Plus, the hire is raising red flags. Who just joined Donald Trump's new White House team?
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Emily Brown.
And how DNA was used to lead police to the man they say confessed to Mary Shilais's murder.
It comes as he's being held on a $1 million cash bond.
News 8 Now's Grace Monk joins us live in Menominee. Good evening, Grace.
Ken and Emily, Mary Shilais's family appeared to feel a sense of relief today, and that's all thanks to a college in New Jersey. Investigators collected hair and witness statements at the crime scene, but had no leads, leaving the case unsolved for 50 years. That changed when Ramapo College in New Jersey offered to help using investigative genetic genealogy, or IgG. Ramapo College ran DNA through public ancestry sites to develop family trees, providing Dunn County with several leads.
We build up the family tree to identify common ancestors. From there, we descend the tree using the same kinds of publicly available records and tools until we find the place where the subject may fit into the family tree.
Investigators followed leads for 2 years before arresting 84-year-old John Miller last week. Again, Miller is being held on a $1 million cash bond. There's no word when he'll appear in court again. In Menominee, Grace Monk, News 8 Now.
Grace, thanks very much. A Toma man is charged in a fatal crash. It happened last week on County Highway A west of County Highway T. Monroe County sheriffs say 39-year-old Christopher Cattle was heading east when his SUV crossed into the westbound lane and hit a car. The car's driver, David Wilcox, was killed in the crash. A passenger in Wilcox's vehicle was hurt and hospitalized. Sheriffs believe Cattle was under the influence of drugs at the time. He's facing first-degree reckless homicide charges.
A twist in the case of a missing kayaker in Green Lake County. Sheriffs believe 45-year-old Ryan Borgwart faked his disappearance and fled the country. Borgwart went missing August 12th. A search of the area came up empty, but on October 13th, Canadian police checked Borgwart's name in at the border. He reportedly took out a $375,000 life insurance policy before vanishing and was talking with a woman in Uzbekistan.
A Minnesota teen is dead after a kayaking accident in Barron County. It happened over the weekend at Lake Kirby. Some kayaks had overturned. 2 people were quickly rescued, but dive teams had to use sonar to find the teen. He was airlifted to a hospital, but did not survive.
It was a little bit of a breezy start to Veterans Day, but all in all, temperatures ended up being pretty much seasonable conditions. Upper 40s to around 50. The winds have lightened up this evening, so really this evening should be quiet and very typical. Oh. Hold on a second.
There we go. Sorry about that. That was a microphone issue going on there. Overall, what I spoke about, it was very quiet conditions for both locations this evening, getting back down to the 30s for both locations. So that's the good news. The winds have also decreased. It was a little breezy going on that we had early on. There's your wind speeds have dropped off nicely. So that's the good story. If we kind of zoom out, there's really nothing downstream, high pressure. The next system we're watching for Wednesday is well out to the west, hitting the Pacific coast and now the Intermountain West. So that'll be a couple days from now. So overall, temperatures a little colder, but really probably where we should be, getting back down into the upper 20s to even mid-20s in certain locations. Now later on we'll kind of break down when the dry and quiet conditions end and when our rain chances come for midweek a bit later in the broadcast.
Sounds chilly.
Thanks, Greg.
Wisconsin Supreme Court today heard a case that could decide abortion rights here. State Attorney General Josh Kaul defended the 1849 law that doesn't ban consensual abortions. The case was filed after Roe v. Wade was overturned. Abortion rights advocates are optimistic about their chances. The court currently has a liberal majority. Here's what one justice told the attorney fighting for the ban.
I fear that what you are asking this court to do is to sign the death warrants of women and children and pregnant people in this state, because under your interpretation, they could all be denied life-saving medical care.
There is no word on when a decision could be made.
The La Crosse County Board of Canvassers met today to certify the results of the 2024 election. Every race is reviewed to make sure the elections run the way they were designed to. So canvassers verify the number of voters and that it matches the number of ballots cast to ensure nothing out of the ordinary occurs in polling places. One board member says this canvass can give voters confidence that their ballot was counted.
The canvassing of this is just to make sure everyone who casts a ballot, that ballot is counted, and that people can believe that the elections are safe, secure when you cast your ballot, that your ballot's actually counted.
La Crosse County saw over 72,000 ballots cast in this year's election.
A project providing critical home repair assistance to the Hmong population was celebrated today. The city of La Crosse held an awards ceremony to celebrate the Cache project run by Kia Shia Incorporated. The project provides home repair assistance and other resources to Hmong homeowners, making the process accessible to those who might face language barrier difficulties or lack the resources to make repairs.
I think that even without this recognition, we will still do it and, get folks connected, because I think that's what the community needs too, right? And what we center is like the community.
The project received recognition from the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development.
Couple of traffic alerts to tell you about. The first one is by the Mayo Clinic in Onalaska. There's closures on Theater Road between East Main and Midwest Drive. You can still access the clinic from the north. This work should wrap up by late Friday afternoon. On La Crosse Street from 2nd to 3rd Street, there's going to be a detour going from State to 4th. That closure is for utility work. That closure lasts until the 22nd. After the break, how local veterans were honored today.
But first, you're hired. The familiar.
There's been a lot of interest these days. Interest is growing in our rewards-based Kasasa checking account with 3.55 annual percentage yield. Interested? Contact us at Park Bank. Member FDIC.
Taco John's queso is so good you could drink it. But why drink it when there's a whole menu to dip and drizzle with this creamy 3-cheese and hatch chili blend? Forget it. Get me a straw. The ultimate queso takeover, only at Taco John's.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, our annual Toyland tradition kicks off the gift-giving season with amazing toys at unbeatable prices. So discover the magic during Blaine's Farm and Fleet's toy sale. Like these Lego playsets, just $15.99. Get a free Toyland semi-truck with a $60 toy purchase. Shop store-wide savings like $1.50 off assorted gallons of Blaine's brand antifreeze. Plus, buy online and pick up your order in our convenient drive-thru. Experience the magic of Toyland during Blaine's Farm and Fleet's toy sale, going on now.
Does your child have sleep disorders, ADHD, ADD, speech issues, or mouth breathing? These are a few symptoms of a myofunctional disorder. If left untreated, it can cause disrupted sleep, TMJ pain, snoring, and other health problems. At Allen Dental, our myofunctional therapist will develop a plan to retrain the face, mouth, and throat muscles, leading to better sleep, mouth alignment, and nasal breathing, which has so many benefits for overall health. Contact Allen Dental today to schedule your appointment.
At Ultra Federal Credit Union, we have a fair number of employees that travel quite a bit. Our employees' time is probably our most valuable asset at the credit union. Respecting their time is important, so convenience, getting in and out, ease of travel is probably our #1 priority, followed by the economics of it. We look at the La Crosse Regional Airport as being very convenient. You do not have the mileage expense, the parking expense, the additional hotel expense, the overnight travel, so that's why we consider coming out of here.
Papa Murphy's everyday value lineup means big savings on big flavors, like our new shredded pepperoni, crumbled sausage, or classic cheese pizzas, all for the small price of $7.99 each. Order now at papamurphys.com.
Todd Holtz enjoys working at Park Bank because it's a small community bank that allows him to get to know his customers in a personal way. Todd also enjoys the great outdoors and the activities that come with camping. So visit Todd at Park Bank in La Crosse to talk about your financial dreams and roughing it.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
President-elect Donald Trump announcing more hires today. Former ICE Director Tom Homan was named the border czar. He pushed the zero-tolerance policy during Trump's first administration. It resulted in undocumented immigrants being separated from family members who were citizens. Stephen Miller, an advocate for strong immigration policies, will be Deputy Chief of Staff for Policy. And New York Congressman Lee Zeldin will lead the EPA. Go ahead with this.
A Freedom Honor flight brought veterans together at UWL this morning. Two speakers took the stage, a local vet who once guarded the tomb of the unknown soldier, and an author sharing the story of a World War II gunner who survived a 4-mile fall without a parachute.
Part of it is an appreciation of the veterans for all that they've done for us in the past. It's a small token of being able to do something for them in the community that they all seem to enjoy.
The organization helps fly local veterans to war memorials in Washington, D.C. CFC High School honored veterans in a ceremony this morning. Retired Master Sergeant Brian Aish was the guest speaker and spoke about his service, including being shot 3 times, saving an Afghan policeman. Aish says telling one's story is essential to educating future generations, as personal stories are just as important as history.
You know, I want them to hear a real story from a real person, and hopefully it resonates. And you know, we're going to bring up the next generation, but then the older generation that's sitting there too is hearing it.
The Purple Heart recipients' visit ended with a special flag ceremony featuring the school's band and choir.
Local vets can grab a dozen free items at Festival Foods on this Veterans Day. It's the chain's way of saying thank you for your service. The deal comes with any $20 purchase and includes things like pizza, ice cream, and coffee. All festival locations are taking part in this 7th annual tribute to all those who have served. Well, we'll have more news ahead.
But first,
We do have some dry conditions for now, but we do have more rain in the forecast for this week. We'll kind of break down when to expect it and how much, along with what those temperatures look like for the rest of the week as well. That all coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
The lawyer you choose makes a difference because you get this one chance to get this right, and you want somebody that's going to fight for you and get you the resolution that you need. I'm so glad that I called BGR.
Save big on your next project at Menards. Protect your family with over 25% faster smoke detection and save on batteries with its built-to-last 10-year battery smoke and carbon monoxide alarm for just $29.98 after rebate. Transform your home with top appliance brands including KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, Amana, and Criterion. Get this stainless steel Whirlpool refrigerator today and save over $650 after sale price and 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Convenience is a big factor. We're right here in Onalaska.
We're local. You know, we've been here for a long time. We take all insurances. We service and repair many different makes and models of hearing aids. Even if you didn't get your hearing aids with us, we'd be happy to take a look at them.
If your hearing aid is still under warranty, we can do some warranty work for you there.
You know, just walk in. You know, you don't have to have an appointment. I'm happy to help if I can.
Our family is helping your family.
Better Hearing Center, Onalaska, next to St. Pat's Church.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra, available with the connected driving experience and the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Get 0% APR on select 2024 Sierra 1500 models. That's over $6,400 total value, plus no monthly payments until next year. We are professional grade GMC.
Hi, I'm Danielle, General Manager here at the Board Store. In 1989, when I first saw my dad on the TV talking about high quality and low prices, I wasn't quite sure how I felt. But now, 35 years later, with this exceptional showroom, high quality products, knowledgeable staff, and the best installation crews in the area, I couldn't be more proud. And we look forward to continuing to serve all your home improvement needs for many more years to come. Come see us at the Board Store.
When I called other lawyers, I wasn't even sure who was going to be representing me. Once I called BGR and talked to Brian, I felt secure immediately. I'm so glad that I called Bygoff and Rohde.
Well, the cost of borrowing is likely to come down even more. The news coming after the Federal Reserve just cut interest rates by a 1/4 point. Some economists are predicting another rate cut when the Fed meets again next month.
Volkswagen is recalling more than 114,000 vehicles over an airbag issue. The German automaker says the driver's side front airbag inflator could explode due to propellant degradation over long-term exposure to high humidity, high temperatures, and high temperature cycling. The models affected include 2017 to 19 Beetles and various Passats from some years between 2006 to 2017. Owners can get a free replacement front airbag module at their local dealership.
Well, speaking of high temps, it was a little warm today, right?
Yeah.
And just in the month of November in general.
It's been very mild. That's been the key word so far for most of these forecasts.
We had a rainy weekend, but we did get some nice sunshine. It was a really beautiful fall day today. I'd say it was like the ideal fall beautiful day today, Greg.
I would say minus the winds we had in the morning, but overall, yeah, we're more typical temperatures we saw today that we've had for the past week. We've been fairly mild, 50s for most areas. That's not going to change much this week either. Mild conditions really are going to continue. Just really, if you look at satellite right now, just a few clouds to the south. The system in front that really impacted us with the wind this morning has pushed off to the east. Really nothing downstream. You got to get all the way to the Pacific Northwest. This system that is a complex one that's going to begin to push into the Intermountain West. That's eventually going to make its way eastward and get to us Wednesday. Not going to be that impressive as it is out to the west, so we're not expecting a lot of rainfall with that amount, but that's when our next chance of rain does come. Overall, we're going to have clear and colder tonight, although our temperatures will be kind of where we should be. It will be colder, more 20s given the light winds, clear skies. Tomorrow's we'll have sunny, seasonable temperatures right around upper 40s. Get a little breezy maybe for western areas towards the later half as that system gets closer. The winds will come out of the southeast. Drier Wednesday morning, cloud cover will be on the store there, and then showers will come back in store probably for Wednesday afternoon. So it's going to be a dry start, but I think the later half of Wednesday will start getting a little wet. But it's going to be like this weekend where we did have a lot of precipitation with the system. But that's your temperatures for tomorrow, upper 40s, low 50s, or near 50, kind of right where we should be this time of year. The winds will turn out of the southeast and will start increasing a little bit towards the afternoon and evening. You might know that. So a little bit breezy for some areas. And then Wednesday, really temperatures kind of stay steady, upper 40s, maybe a few areas of 50s, but cloud cover, and the showers will come in the afternoon, so it'll be a dry start, so nothing to impact the morning commute. As you kind of track this system out to the west, it's going to take its time and kind of get stretched apart and weaken as it gets here, but eventually by the time we get to Wednesday, you can start seeing those showers begin to approach. Cloud cover increases gradually Wednesday morning pretty much, and here comes the showers eventually kind of pushing up to our area. It'll take a little bit of moisture eventually that comes through Wednesday afternoon. Wednesday evening, the low kind of pushes to the east. We get a little bit of wraparound precipitation. So I think the best chance to see widespread rain, or the amount of most of the rain, will probably be Wednesday night, probably after the evening commute to maybe about late after midnight, and especially further east you go, that's probably where you'll see the higher amounts. Eventually, by the time we wake up for Thursday, it pushes off to the east, so we shouldn't any precipitation for Thursday. In fact, clearing skies, the winds coming out of the north, those dry conditions will continue for Thursday and into Friday too. But overall precipitation amounts, really not expecting a lot. That this could change, but for right now, a lot of areas will probably remain under 1/4 of an inch, which we kind of saw last week too with the amount of precipitation. A little bit further to the west, you probably will see more on the backside, so those areas to Twin Cities may pick up a 1/2 inch or more. But overall, this is generally in light amounts. And once again, the time is about Wednesday afternoon to about early Thursday, but the Thursday morning commute looks to be dry. The next system for the weekend we're going to keep monitoring. This is the next system coming through, but right now the next weekend looks actually dry. I think this will be more cloud cover with this system coming through. Then we'll see precipitation as it's very limited with moisture, but we'll keep a track to see if that does change for your forecast. But overall, mild conditions really are store, regardless if you look at the seasonal temperatures we'll have for the next couple days. The rest of the forecast, we're going to be basically in the 50s with a rain chance Wednesday afternoon to Wednesday night, and then the next rain chance gets a little bit more active towards next week. And next week has a lot of question marks going into it because that could be some of the areas' first taste of snow potentially coming in as we get into a wetter pattern. So we'll see if that happens. But in the meantime, just some rain Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday night, but still mild throughout next weekend.
I'm looking forward to the weekend already, and it's Monday.
No kidding.
All right, thank you, Greg.
Well, it was a heroic water rescue.
We got more on the recovery mission assisted by Disney Cruises after these messages.
Tomorrow on News 8 Now this morning, democracy comes to life on stage at UWL. How last week's election adds new meaning to what the Constitution means to me, opening this weekend.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
Sick of running out of hot water? The professionals at Maxwell White are here to handle all of your water heater needs. Our licensed technicians can install, repair, or replace any type of water heater with same-day or next-day service. Call Maxwell White. Plumbing done right.
If you're a young person and you haven't already buried yourself in debt, I've got good news for you. I can teach you how to fund your kids' college education without going anywhere near a student loan and help you retire as a millionaire. If you're interested, give me a call. If you're skeptical, give me a call. One guarantee, I will try to sell you nothing.
'Cause everybody's welcome at Firefighters Credit Union.
It's not too early for Carpets to Go to talk about a holiday flooring sale because you'll want that flooring in and ready to impress for holiday entertaining. Laminate floors starting at just $3.25 a square foot. Snap together luxury vinyl tile starting at $5.25 a square foot. Your carpet remnant purchase comes with a free 6-pound pad. Ask about 6 months interest-free financing with approved credit. Get your home ready for the holidays with a little help from Carpets to Go during the holiday sale going on now in Onalaska.
The holidays, and holiday trips, and holiday toys, and holiday bonding. And it all comes together in a Chevrolet.
Find your red tag. Get 1.9% financing on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups. Plus, get $3,750 total value on this Silverado when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Visit HometownChevy.com.
Here at Maxwell White, we grew up under these lights, so we know what hard work and dedication really means. Being your hometown champs means being part of a team that succeeds together. So every time you call, you get nothing but our best.
Getting the kids ready for school isn't always easy.
But knowing what it'll be like so they know what to wear makes it a little easier.
We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
A Disney cruise ship helped save some stranded boaters.
Yeah, a catamaran began taking on water about 265 miles off the coast of Bermuda. 4 people were on board, and the Coast Guard quickly put out a call for help. Luckily, the Disney Treasure was nearby, and the crew launched one of its small boats and pulled everyone to safety.
Well, good that they were there in that moment.
Disney saves the day.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of lucky, actually. Like, oh, this beautiful, luxurious cruise ship comes up and saves us, and then they get a free buffet on board.
Well, I would hope they get entitled to a free meal once they're brought on board. We can't confirm that
No.
happened, but I think that would be
the Disney decent thing to do, right?
Yes, absolutely. I'm wondering how far away the catamaran was from wherever they launched.
Yeah, I know. How long they were out there waiting, right?
Yeah, it got to be really scary. But as soon as that ship comes in, you got to be thinking, oh, thank goodness.
Yeah. No, they got lucky. Okay. All right. We'll have another look at tonight's forecast right after the break.
It's the Veterans Day sale at Home Furniture, and everything is on sale in living room, dining room, bedroom, and mattresses. Take an extra 10% off sale prices or pay no interest for 3 years. Plus, all Christmas decor is 50% off. The Veterans Day sale at Home Furniture ends Friday.
I'm Mike Rowe, and this is the most honest commercial you're going to see all week.
Today, we're waterproofing a basement.
How long do you think this problem has been a problem?
Well, actually, the homeowner told us that she's lived here for 42 years, and when they first moved in, they had water issues.
Yeah.
That is like your telltale sign of like, hey, I'm having an issue, and that's when people should call.
Get a free and honest inspection with Innovative Basement Authority, a Groundworks company.
I'm Steve from Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions. If you feel colder drafts here, you have gaps, worn seals, or even cracks here, you need a trusted window company to replace the window and help you save money on your energy bill. At Clear Choice, we know that your home is your biggest investment, and in a year like this, every dollar needs to be spent wisely. Our team will complete our Weather Guardian 15-step installation process on every job to ensure your home and family are safe before we leave. Call now to get up to 20% off or 60 months interest-free financing.
Quartz takes a different approach to health insurance. We know every life well lived is a journey, and we're here to light the way at every step. That's why for 40 years, we've been alongside the doctors and hospitals who know what their communities need, because they're a part of them, because we're a part of them. There's a fire burning in all of us. Let's ignite it together. Quartz. Find your spark.
Stella-Jones Corporation in Bangor has immediate openings and wants you to apply. They say this job takes grit, attention to detail, and ability to work as a team. Stella-Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today. $2,500 hiring bonus.
To everyone who craves a fresh meal, come have a taste of Wisconsin.
America's Dairyland.
As in real dairy.
It gives Culver's fresh frozen custard its famous rich and creamy flavor.
Like really rich.
So rich.
Rich and creamy.
And our cook-to-order Butterburgers?
They're topped with, you guessed it, Wisconsin cheese.
But it's the smiles we put on your face with every meal made just for you.
It really makes our hearts melt.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Celebrate the season at Home Seasonal Concepts. Enjoy 50% off the merriest selection of trees, wreaths, garland, and all your festive holiday decor needs. 'Tis the season to sparkle and celebrate. Shop holiday at Home Seasonal Concepts inside all home furniture showrooms.
All right, tonight, clear skies, colder, but pretty typical temperatures for this part of November. The winds will be light, that'll be a bigger story. And then tomorrow, plenty of sunshine to start the day off, and a little breezy maybe in the afternoon. Pretty seasonable, upper 40s, low 50s, and then rain does come in, but not till Wednesday afternoon. And it's more like this weekend, more shower activity, not steady rain.
All right. Thanks for joining us.
We'll see you at 6.